What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Edwards, live from Brooklyn, New York. This is Joshua's Proximity. We are officially heading into Week 9 of the NFL regular season. Panthers are 4-4, about to face another hard team, but I'm gonna get into that. Last night's game, if you guys watched, was a spectacular game. In a sense of the Dodgers versus the Blue Jays. Game 4 is on tonight. And the game ended up going 18 innings. Both teams literally played 2 games in the World Series last night. Right now, Shohei Ohtani is looking like the greatest baseball player we've ever seen. Definitely top 2 greatest baseball players I've ever seen. Barry Bonds, 1A, Shohei, 1B, 1A, however you want to rank them. Dodgers currently leading the series 2-1, heading into Game 4. But let's go ahead and talk about my Panthers. So, last week we played the Buffalo Bills and we looked terrible. Now, this was a game that I really didn't get a chance to watch the game in totality because I was out apple picking with my wife and my daughter and my son. But the Bills pretty much dominated on all fronts of the game. And if you watched it from opening to ending, they did whatever they wanted to. They ran the ball. They threw the ball. And it's now a situation where Dave Canales was like, I think we got to start with Rico Dowdle moving forward because he was the Energizer Bunny. He was the electricity that was brought to our team. And the thing that I have noticed since he wasn't been, not even just last week, but the week before last, when Chuba Hubbard got in the game, we didn't have that spark. And it starts with our running game. We know that we just aren't there yet passing the football. Andy Dalton stunk it up, giving up, taking sacks last 13 seconds right before half, fumble, interception. We know offensively throwing the ball, that's not our strong suit. We know we got to run behind our guards and our center with Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard. And I actually look forward to see how we're going to look this week coming up, especially going against the Green Bay Packers. But this right here, this frame just basically eclipses everything you need to know about the Panthers this past weekend. Getting ran on all day against the Buffalo Bills, and it's not going to get any easier going against the Green Bay Packers, who have Josh Jacobs, who have Tucker Kraft, who have Jordan Love, who can ball, who got great young talent on the outsides. Mike Jackson might be in for a long day. Our defensively, we might be in for a long day if we can't find a way to stop the run that we normally were doing within the first 8 games. So I look forward to that matchup. But yeah, that's just where we're at right now, currently speaking. Let's go ahead and jump into my top 10 Joshua's Proximity NFL hierarchy. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So coming in number 10 is the Seattle Seahawks. Now this team is a team that can do it all. They had a bye week this past week, but we know what they are defensively. We know who they are defensively, and they've only gotten better from an offensive standpoint. Sam Darnold is balling at number 10, Seattle Seahawks. Coming in at number 9 is the Buffalo Bills. Now, the only reason why I don't rank them higher is because currently speaking, I think the teams ahead of them are just a little bit better either offensively or defensively, and they beat us. That's not really a plus coming off of a bye. So we'll see what they look like heading into the Chiefs. Coming in at number 8 is the Denver Broncos. Now, a team that is 6-2. A team that you could arguably look at the rest of this list and ask me, Josh, why aren't they higher? 6-2. The other teams, I believe, currently speaking, are playing a better brand of football. It took them a while to get going offensively against the terrible Dallas Cowboys. They still allowed 20-plus points against the Dallas Cowboys. Number 8, Denver Broncos. Coming in at number 7 is the Los Angeles Rams. They were a team that had a bye week this past week. Puka Nacua looked like he's going to be back for this week, this Sunday. A phenomenal team offensively. They got Devontae Adams. They got Puka Nacua. We know who's throwing the ball. We know who's calling the plays. They just struggle just a little bit defensively. Too much for me. At number 7, the LA Rams. Coming in at number 6 is a shocker. A team that was number 10 on last week's ranking. At number 6 is New England Patriots. Now, this team can do it all. Mike Vrabel is the reason why they are balling. And this goes back to my notion that coaching matters. Everybody's not meant to be a head coach. Everybody can't be a head coach. And that's okay. It's okay to be an offensive coordinator or a defensive coordinator. But when you look at this whole picture, this team is built to win the AFC East. Hell, they might even make a deep playoff run just the way that they're playing right now at number 6, New England Patriots. Coming in at number 5 is the Detroit Lions, another team that was on a bye this past week. Damn, was a lot of teams on a bye. They couldn't really move up on my board because, like I said, they were on a bye. We know what they bring offensively. Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jared Goff. I need them to make a move heading into the NFL trade deadline. It would surprise me if they wouldn't make a move. At number 5, Detroit Lions. At number 4, the Philadelphia Eagles. They finally look like they got the run game established. They look good. Let's not cut any cornerstones or any edges. Saquon Barkley looks like the top-tier running back that he is. Jalen Hurts is obviously throwing the ball at an elite level, currently speaking. They've only lost 2 games in the last 23 games. This team is definitely top 5. Number 4, Philadelphia Eagles. At number 3, the highest-rated NFC team, currently speaking, is the Green Bay Packers. They look good, ladies and gentlemen. They are 5-1-1. They put a number out there, did a number to the Steelers. Josh Jacobs, Tucker Kraft, Jordan Love looks like a superstar. If he continues to play the way that he's been playing, there's not a reason why he can't be a front runner for the MVP. Number 3, Green Bay Packers. Coming in at number 2 is the Kansas City Chiefs. They got back Rice, y'all. This team looks potent offensively. We know that they can run the ball. I wouldn't be shocked if you see them trade for Breece Hall, especially heading into, just the upcoming weeks, heading into the trade deadline. It looked like Isaiah Pacheco suffered a minor knee tweak, something just to keep your eyes on. And number 2, the Kansas City Chiefs. And the number 1 team right now, currently speaking, in the National Football League is the Indianapolis Colts. Ladies and gentlemen, they have the NFL MVP and Jonathan Taylor. I told y'all, if you watch my episodes, if you watched my podcast, I told you exactly who was going to be a top 3 back when it came to fantasy football. Jonathan Taylor. If you watched him last year and how he came on, it's not a surprise to me. I got him in every league except for one in my fantasy league. The dude is that special. At number 1, the Indianapolis Colts. And now let's go ahead and go through the picks. So we got a couple good games. A Thursday night game, a game where Lamar Jackson will officially be back playing in his hometown, Florida. Ravens versus Dolphins. Give me the Ravens. 49ers versus Giants out here in MetLife. Give me the 49ers. Chargers versus Titans. Titans are reeling. Obviously, I'm going to go with the Chargers. Vikings versus Lions. J.J. McCarthy. Hey, the time is ticking. Everybody in your draft class looks special. You need to show me that you can do something. I'm going with the Lions in this matchup. Falcons versus Patriots. Give me the Patriots. Colts versus Steelers. This is going to be a good game. A very good game. I'm going to go with the Steelers in this matchup. Broncos versus Texans. Is that the Broncos versus Texans? Yes, Broncos versus Texans. Ooh. Give me I'm going to go to Texans in this matchup. Bears versus Bengals. I like the Bengals in this matchup. Panthers versus Packers. Going Packers, all bias aside. Saints versus Rams. Give me the Rams. Jags versus Raiders. Give me the Jags. Chiefs versus Bills in Buffalo. I like Buffalo. Seahawks versus Commanders. Sunday Night Football. Give me the Commanders if Jaden Daniels is playing. If he's not, I'm going Seattle. I'm going Seattle regardless. Cardinals versus Cowboys, Monday Night Football. Give me the Cowboys. Hey, Josh's Proximity heading into week 8. I said week 8. Week 8, we out, baby.